Hello everyone, this is Alex Bigley. Please forgive the crudeness of this video and the glare from my computer screen that's on me right now. For those of you who care, maybe the three of you who watch my stuff on Manic Expression, I have been trying to raise some money to be able to buy a new computer to make my videos better, to make it more often. For those of you who don't know, I have a crap top computer that doesn't want to work properly with the video editing software. I'd rather not have to use someone else's computer to do this stuff with. I'd rather be able to do it myself, have my own computer, be able to do stuff like live streams, be able to do Let's Plays if I wanted to do that, and just be able to render these videos and edit them and get them uploaded in the same day that I started it. This would, also be able to give me access to be able to use stuff like After Effects and, a host of other programs that make my videos better. But for some reason, let's go through what I've done to try to get this to happen. Patreon, Bupkis. GoFundMe. Apparently everybody is telling me to go fund myself. I figured what the smegger go for Kickstarter, the grandpa of the whole thing, and not once, but twice. I sent my Kickstarter, to be able to do this in for review, and twice I got this exact same message back. More than likely from a robot that's a cousin to YouTube's copyright flag system. But let me read what it says here. It says, "Hi, Charles. Hi, nameless Kickstarter employee. Robot. Thanks for taking the time to write us again. We took a look at the project after your message. However, the project you submitted does not meet our rules. Link to the rules. I've read their rules. I'll read those in a second. Each product on Kickstarter must create something to share with others. This project can no longer be submitted for review. Explain to me just how a YouTube video or series of videos cannot be shared with others." Just would like an answer to that. Let me read their rules. And I want anybody, explain to me where what I want to do does not fall into. Alright? We welcome and support projects of diverse categories of art. Making videos is an art form. Comedy, no matter how terrible, is an art form. Comics, crafts, dance, design, fashion, film and video, games, journalism, music, photography, publishing, technology, and theater. Here are 3 rules every Kickstarter project must follow. These rules are: number 1, projects must create something to share with others. Like a video that has a button on it that says share. Kickstarter can be used to create all sorts of things. Art and gadgets, events and spaces. I don't know what that means. Ideas and experiences, so you can use it to create an idea. That's very vague. And an experience. Well, people have an experience watching a video. Some big fat guy on the internet. But every project needs a plan for creating something and sharing it with the world. I would create a video and share it with the world via YouTube, unless YouTube decides to remove me from that, and at which point I'll bugger off to some other website. Let me see. At some point, the creator should be able to say, "It's finished. Here's what we created. Enjoy." Like, I cannot do that with a video. I can't upload a video or video the entire process of, getting the computer, putting it together, and, that kind of a thing. And then the first video rendered with that thing cannot be uploaded and said, "Here's what I made with it." A link can't be put on there in, the updates. Apparently that can't happen. Project must be honest and clearly presented. I was pretty freaking clear about my intentions. Here's the description. Our community is built on trust and communication. Projects can't mislead people or misrepresent facts. The creators should be candid about what they plan to accomplish. When a project involves manufacturing or distributing something complex, like a gadget, we require projects to show backers a prototype of what they're making, and we prohibit photorealistic renderings. Okay, none of that, last half of that, as far as making gadgets or whatever, applies to me, other than the fact that, a prototype, I put a link up. You can do a video. I put a video up of one of the videos I did. It had a lot of editing in it and stuff like that, which was the Ghostbusters reboot rant that I did. So, that's a prototype of the type of stuff I will be doing. Projects can't fundraise for charity, other financial incentives, or involve prohibited items. We are all in favor of charity and investment, but they're not permitted on Kickstarter. Projects can't promise to donate funds raised to a charity or cause, and they can't author financial incentives like equity or payment or repayment. We also cannot allow any of these prohibited things. So let's see what these prohibited things are. The rules don't cover every possible use for Kickstarter, like making a bowl of freaking potato salad. But they explain our purpose and our perspective. So let's see what these prohibited things are. By the way, I'm using my crap top right now. I just clicked the link as you heard me click. It's still loading. Oh, there it is. Running Windows 7. It's slow as smeg right here. Okay, prohibited items. We prohibit projects that are illegal. Everything I do is legal. Everything I film is illegal, at least. Is legal. Heavily regulated or potentially dangerous for backers, as well as rewards that the creator did not make. I'll get to that in a second. Actually, I'll get to that right now. There were two things that I can't really think of anything that I can, other than the videos, that I can make to give backers. So one idea I had was do a bunch of t-shirts up with my skull logo that I like to use. Not this one, but hold on. One from this one I use a lot. And another one's to make Pixel Beat creations of that. I have a couple other ones on my wall. You can see the little Mario head right here. Using basically the same color scheme. But I was mainly going to do these. Something I made myself. The t-shirts was an idea. I would use part of the money that I was going to raise from this to buy, get at least 100 t-shirts. And I don't need that much to do this project. Buy a new computer. So I figured to use some of that in order to do the t-shirts up, probably like $100 or something like that, or a good chunk of money, whatever, and it ended up being like $10 a shirt. And I think it was like $25 for the t-shirts with the logo on or something. But anyway, any item claiming to cure, treat, or prevent an illness or condition, whether via a device, app, book. How can you treat or prevent an illness with an app? Nutritional supplement or other means. That does not apply to my campaign here, my Kickstarter campaign. Contests, coupons, gambling, or raffles. Does not apply. Energy, food, and drinks. Does not apply. I think it might have tripped their bots because I said what I have on my banner. It says ranch reviews and weird foods. Maybe that tripped their bots. I don't know. Offensive material, e.g., hate speech, encouraging violence against others, etc. I don't do that. Offering a genetically modified organism as a reward. The thing that bothers me is the fact that there's a reason they had to put this on there. So no GMOs. So GMO free. Okay, that's fine. Offering alcohol as a reward. No. Buy my own, thank you very much. Offering financial money processing or credit services, financial intermediaries, cash equivalent instruments, travel services, vacation packages, phone services, prepaid phone services, 900 numbers, business marketing services, etc. Political fundraising. Nope. Pornographic material. Nope, twice. Resale. All rewards must have been produced or designed by the project or one of its creators. No reselling things from elsewhere. That is also something that does not apply. Drugs, nicotine, tobacco, vaporizers, and related paraphernalia does not apply. Weapons, replicas of weapons, and weapon accessories also does not apply. If your project involves something illegal, heavily regulated, or potentially dangerous for backers and is not on this list, please contact us before starting your project. So, for the 3 people who watch my videos, do me a huge favor. Bombard Kickstarter. If you want to see me succeed in this, if you want to, I don't want to raise a whole lot of money. Relatively speaking, it's a low amount. Figured, $1,200 should cover the cost of the computer. Get a nice, relatively beefy computer to be able to do all the rendering and stuff like that I wanted to do, to be able to run stuff, to be able to do the games. Like I said, I'd like to be able to do the Let's Plays, to be able to do live streams like I wanted to do. I have been filming episodes of Alcohol Horror, haven't been rendering them and editing them and uploading them because my computers suck. Okay? So there's that reason. But I would also like to be able to do what I like to call the 4-player version, and that is to have a, do like a live stream, which is free, and something that you can share a link to and people can experience. Have myself in the corner and have 3 others in the other corners, and we react to the film live as it's being streamed. And we would record that, I would edit it down, upload that. Hopefully YouTube's copyright Nazi bots won't flag it. And then, fun times to be had by all. And then that video link could be also shared with other people. So that's the kind of computer I'm looking to have. Okay, it's not terribly expensive. I don't have the funds for it personally, because, I work part-time retail right now, and it's not even happening. It's not going to happen. I got, crap going in my own life. I really can't afford that. I have a cracked radiator I need to get fixed in my car. So, these are things that, I got income tax coming eventually. So I just want to be able to do this because, I like making videos. Believe it or not, even though I don't do it a whole lot, it's because my equipment sucks. Okay, I'm having to use my cell phone right now to film this, and it's all grainy and crap because the lighting in here sucks. So there's that. If I had the computer, I can edit things better. I can get involved in a lot more things on Manic Expression like I wanted to do. I can, start a project and get it done, within a week. I can upload videos on a week, film, edit, and upload a video within a week. You know how much better that would be? Because my channel, I upload videos, maybe almost like once a month if I'm lucky. Okay? And it's not because I'm lazy. I have control of my laziness. I know how to use it and misuse it, but it's beyond the point. The point of the matter is if I have a rig that I can, load the stuff onto, and it doesn't take 45 minutes for the footage to go from my phone or my camera to my computer, and then another 15 minutes for those video files to show up in my editing software so I can edit them, and then another 9 hours for it to be rendered and poop out the final video, then yeah, I might be able to actually start building a better audience that I have. I have 55 something subscribers on YouTube, and every single one of my videos only gets maybe 3 views, maybe 11 if I'm lucky. Yeah, 55 people subscribe to me. Really, why? I mean, obviously something you like. I mean, but you completely ignore me for the rest of forever. Fine, whatever. I'm not getting into that. But I'm not trying to be big. I don't want to be friggin', PewDiePie or Markiplier or something like that. I'm not trying to be, friggin' Good Mythical Morning or something like that. I don't want to be something big. I just want to be able to be creative and do my stuff and be able to put it out there. Whether anybody watches it or not, I don't care. Sometimes the fun is just doing it. And whether or not it's, I'm entertaining someone else or I'm just entertaining myself, I don't care. Okay, it's frustrating. There's been times I've tried writing books, tried to write stories, never finished them because I didn't have the research to be able to put in there to what I wanted to do. At the time, that was before I ever had a computer. I have some slight artistic ability, and I don't do that a whole lot, mainly because, I really haven't been struck to do it. I haven't really had the unction to do it, but that's not the point. I have stuff, I have a lot of video ideas. And so, you know what? It's actually easier for me to get things out verbally and visually than it would be to me to write it. Anybody who's ever read my blogs, you know how bad they are. It's just that it's easier for me to visually tell something or visually show something or to tell people what my thoughts are and get it in video instead of, doing it in writing or whatever. And then my thing is that I have a great urge to be creative. And not having an outlet for that is terrible. It's like being a painter and then having every single one of your fingers removed. So you see something and you're inspired, but you can't do anything with it. Granted, I have used what I have to what I consider some, great effect. But unfortunately, it takes forever. It's very time consuming. And in fact, I do actually have to work. And this isn't my job. Thankfully, because I would be in a cardboard box somewhere probably. I don't have literally all day to spend editing and rendering a video. So if I had this, it would cut down the time of these things tremendously. But for some strange reason, I don't know why, I've seen Kickstarter projects from films. I've seen Kickstarter projects, again, like I mentioned before, a freaking bowl of potato salad. I've seen a Kickstarter project for the former professional wrestler Virgil to become the $1 Million Man, and all he wanted to do was to have $1 million. Look it up. It actually happened. So somehow, me wanting to make better YouTube videos and make videos more often, it doesn't fall under their rules that I just read to you. Do me a favor, just bombard, if you really care, bombard friggin' Kickstarter and try to get them to change this or something. If you care, you know what? I'll leave a link to the GoFundMe and to the Patreon just in the below. I'm not asking you, but if you care about this and if this sounds like something you want to try to help out with, I'll take anything. If you have a good computer that can do everything, shoot, I'll buy a dang P.O. box just so you can send the smegger to me. But it's incredibly frustrating to want to be creative and have an absolutely no outlet and no way to do it. and not a way to do it properly. It's like being a painter and all you have. I said that again already, but it's like being a sculptor and you work in stone, but you're forced to have to use your teeth. Yeah, eventually you might actually get something done. You might actually make something that looks like a fingernail off the thing, but it'll take you about 47 months probably to even get it done. My analogies are wearing thin right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. If you feel like supporting me, I ask that you would do so. If not, I understand. I mean, it's a tight financial world we live in right now, and which is why I'm having to do this. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and please go irritate the crap out of Kickstarter. Bye.